Ciao, Bella. Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis. P Babbles. The P today stands for pasta, which I have heard they have in Italy. We are back in Italy. Yes, if you liked our coverage of seasons 1 and 2, we are back.
Yes. I have to say, I'm so happy to be back. You know, we covered the previous season so in depth.
Oh my God.
It just became a part of our
It was
culture.
like we watched it under a microscope. That's how closely we were watching. So it's so fun to be back.
I mean, you can look it up. People loved it.
Drag Race Italia.
And we would never gaslight a tiny Italian woman. We just wouldn't.
No,
That's just
we
not
would
us.
gaslight the chafing dish that holds the Italian pasta.
Oh, to keep it warm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of pasta?
All of it. 4-cheese pasta from Cheesecake Factory.
Huh. You seen the TikTok of the woman who wouldn't get out of the car because the man took her to Cheesecake Factory?
No, but I'm not on her side. Get out of the car!
No. No one's on her side. She's like recording the video, like on their way to the date. It's their first date. And she's like...
First date? She gets Cheesecake Factory?
Listen.
Where were those guys when I was dating?
She like refuses to get out of the car. And she's like, you don't take this to the Cheesecake Factory. Like, I am better than this. And she's recording the whole thing. Which is like
Nobody is
immediate
better.
red flag to me.
No.
And the guy is so nice and so respectful. And he's like, listen, I had a reservation for this nice restaurant. And that's why I told you I have to pick you up at this time. But then you made me wait an hour. So we didn't leave until the reservation time. So he's like, so I just kind of scrambled. And I thought like this would be a nice choice.
Get that man on The Bachelor.
Yes. Oh, I was so hard the whole time he was talking. And then, of course, the internet's like, fuck you, bitch. I love Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory is amazing! I want to go
love
there
it.
all the time.
It's so much bread.
Oh my God.
It's so much bread.
And it's so much menu.
That I don't love. But
I love
a
it.
cacio e pepe.
Oh, I do love it. I love the cacio e pepe I had at your bachelorette weekend.
Oh, thank you.
That was really good.
I was really drunk. And I love penne pasta. The shape. I love the shape.
Yeah, that's the 4-cheese pasta. Penne.
Oh, I love pasta.
You know what? I'll
Final
tell you
meal.
this.
It's going to be mostly pasta.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Oh, I started watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City this current season. Mary's back. She's the one who married her grandmother. No, she's friend of.
She didn't marry her grandmother. She married her grandfather.
You let me finish.
Oh.
She married her grandmother's husband.
Sure.
Yeah, full.
Holding the ski lift or whatever.
Here's what I love about it, though. Episode 2, they go to the Trixie Motel in the Palm Springs. I'm sure you've seen.
I saw that on TikTok, yeah.
And she just did so good. I was so proud of her. Yes. I mean, she was herself, but she was funny, and she got a lot of camera time. It was
The
so,
Housewives
it like
is gay.
made me so
It's a gay
happy.
series,
Even
so it
though I
makes
don't have
sense.
anything to do, I was like, oh, I love that for her.
I love when people wear wigs in front of other people who wear wigs. It's fun. So we're going back to Italia.
Yeah.
Now, we have 3 different rounds, if you will.
We
to
gotta
talk
get into
about,
it
so
because we
to
don't
get
have
into
time.
it.
We don't have time.
Oh yeah, our pasta's cooking.
Yeah, my chafing dish is getting
It's getting chafed. Up first, we have La Shiva.
slutty banana.
It's super cool. It's a really cool look. I like it a lot. I like the little scorpion kind of tail coming out the top.
Slutty banana.
Yeah, it's really fun. She scares me.
Yeah.
She terrifies me.
She's gonna hit you with her banana spike.
I'd let her. Then we have Viseria.
Viseria. Okay, pants. It's very Lorelai Rivers from
But
Germany.
hers are even worse fitting than Lorelai's.
Yeah. I think her face is really pretty.
Oh, she's got a gorgeous face, and I love the older lady kind of hair. It's very my vibe.
Oh, she's the one from Albania.
Yes. So
She's
she
the one
reveals the
that she's from
Albanian
Albania.
flag. Do you know
Yeah.
where that is?
No, but Albania always has an entrance into Eurovision, and I love Eurovision.
It's important. Then we had La Prada.
Yes, and
Now-
her last name really is Prada.
Yes, she made sure
Okay.
to tell us that. This is the general kind of vibe I got from her this first episode. She's new. I think she's new to drag.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but it's a beautiful gown.
Well, I think it's like a pant, right? Like a jumper. I like the fabric choice and all of that. It's fine. It's fine. I do think she's really hot out of drag. I mean, until
Agree.
she had a lot to say about everybody else, and that was
Agree.
kind of annoying. 'Cause,
I
that's
did.
my thing. but-
I do agree.
Then we have, all the way from Brazil, Melissa Bianchini.
Okay, now this is an iconic.
Iconic.
It's so beautiful. The hat, the taking it off. Also, I like what the editors are funny when they're doing the entrances. They're like, everyone's got their own little music.
I completely agree. The editing on this show is profesh. Some of the international franchises, the editing I have issues with. This was really well done.
And it was
hats off.
Quirky. It was like quirky.
This was the moment when she entered where I was like, okay, now we're watching Drag Race Italy. Like, now we're getting these over-the-top, gorgeous
We're cooking
looks.
with gaslit.
Yeah, and we did gaslight.
Chafing dishes.
Just that one tiny little Italian lady. Then we have Lena Galore.
Lena Galore. I like this.
I do too.
I like this, and I really like her makeup. Yeah. And I loved her line. She was like, I'm just embarrassed for them. That's funny.
Funny.
I did notice, I don't speak Italian fluently.
What?
Yeah.
Thank God I was sitting down.
Well, I used to. And now I don't anymore because of,
Remember when Pizza Hut had a salad bar?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I do. But it seems like some of the translations, they can't be what they're saying.
Oh, it's for sure wrong. There is a moment on the runway where someone's saying, like, my costume's inspired by Ziegfeld, who was a person, Ziegfeld Follies. And it translated to Zig Wild. I know she didn't say Zig Wild. That makes sense.
No.
Yeah, I love this. I love her
it.
hair. It's another just really... Here's what I'm expecting from Drag Race Italy. I'm expecting polished glamour. This is Sipario. Now, she came in as a curtain. She said, fuck it, I'm the whole opera.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't have opera without curtains.
No.
Because then how would you know it's over?
Well, because the sound carries.
Mm-hmm.
And if the curtains kind of soften and cushion and then send the sound back out to the audience, if you don't have curtains, that shit's just going higgly-piggledy all over the place.
Higgly-piggly. I really enjoyed how she walked in holding a curtain and then revealed herself to be the curtain. She threw the curtain down and now she's wearing more curtain.
A lot of the girls came in and threw the gauntlet down and she threw the curtain down.
A curtain reveal is solid. And I love her headpiece. It's like she's the column. And I do love her headpiece. Makeup. Her makeup's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I liked her a lot.
Curtains up on Sipario. Up next is Amy Crania, which is like a migraine.
Oh, my head. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. That's funny.
I love her. I love her makeup. I love her face. I love her hair.
I like this look.
I thought it was cute. I mean, it is a bodysuit.
But the kind of hanging diamonds, that's a fashion. That's in right now, or it was
love her
at the time of filming. Yeah, I thought she looked great. Then we had Sissy Lee.
Do you think any relation to Sarah Lee?
Yeah, her faggot brother.
Sissy Lee.
This was a lot.
Pretty.
This was a lot.
I mean, it's cool.
This was a lot.
It's a little bit Fifth Element. It's a little bit...
felt like 3 different looks put together.
I like that it's a fun take on a tuxedo.
I like that it's a lot. I like that every time she added something, she went, this is not enough. I bet she didn't stop putting shit on that until right before she walked in. Next up, we have Lightning in a Bottle. It's little Lightning Aurora.
No, I love this
She's
look.
So
she looks
tiny.
like Princess Aurora.
She got struck by lightning. I agree. Yeah. I love this. It's so cute. I love it. She's so cute to me.
Yeah.
I love her.
I love a retro aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Vintage vibes, not vintage values and what have you. I think it's so pretty
it's
and dainty
so
and delicate.
Cute.
I want to wear that.
I love that the fitted body goes down a little further than you expect it to. I think that's so fucking cool.
I think she's pretty.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
I want to look like that. I'm going to start doing drag like that. Is that okay?
Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Okay.
Feminine, flirty, nostalgic. Then we had all the way from Cuba, Adriana Picasso.
Adriana Picasso. Now, Picasso famously chopped his own ear off when he couldn't handle the
No. I expect you to not know this, though, because you've never been to Barcelona, so you've never been to the Picasso Museum, but no, that's not true. Actually, I was listening to No Such Thing as a Fish today as I was doing my makeup, and they shared a Picasso fact. He used to go into restaurants, and instead of paying, he would doodle something on a napkin and give them that and say, this is worth way more than the meal. And they would accept it, because it's true. However, one restaurant was like, cool, we'll accept it, but can you at least sign it so like we can prove it to you? And he goes, I'm not going to sign it. I'm just trying to pay for the meal. I'm not trying to buy the entire restaurant.
Okay. I have an idea.
Cunt.
Picasso.
Not a great person, but I love that. Listen.
Well, he had one ear. Give him something.
That's not
Listen,
true.
We'll go out to dinner. We'll go to the Cheesecake Factory. and then the bill comes instead of paying it.
I'm not going to Cheesecake Factory. Look at me. I'm not going to the Cheesecake
Yeah, you're a little
Factory.
underdressed, but I think they would help you. I think they would let you in. Instead of paying for it, we'll take a makeup wipe. We'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll leave it. We would both have to leave one, but I think together it would be worth the meal.
I think if we did that and then we left money, I think that could work. What do you think of this look? Wasn't my favorite.
I just don't get excited in a body. I just don't get excited about a bodysuit.
I don't know. Like the body, like her hips and her legs were gorge. But then it looked like the rest of her body, maybe because she was wearing a coat, she was like, oh, I'm not worried about that part. They won't see
I
that
wonder,
part.
so what we learn about her later in the episode is that she likes to reference Picasso. I wonder if this is a Picasso reference, like the sun or a painting or whatever.
Picasso famously saw the sun, like, a lot.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Layla Yarn.
Okay.
Oh my
We're getting
God.
a lot about her just from this entrance. She loves to crochet her looks.
She's camp. She's
She's
nipples.
camp, she's
you can
funny.
see those. Right
I
there.
like her.
I loved
like
this. I absolutely loved it. Also, it's really funny because at this point, they've had most of the queens enter, so everyone's getting kind of antsy, and they're like, stop bringing out more girls.
Yeah.
That when she came out, they're already like, ugh. And then she came out, and they were like, huh. Like, it's not overly friendly.
Yeah. Sorry, I yawned during yarn.
Then we have Morgana Cosmica. She's walking in with a pink book. It's like the burn book. I was initially like, okay, a Mean Girls reference in this year 2023 of our dear Lord.
Well, but it's coming back. The movie's coming back.
Oh, that's true. They're doing a musical version.
Did you watch they've been showing the teaser in front of Taylor Swift's Eras movie. And so the teasers made it to TikTok. Here's what I
Is Renee playing?
Yeah, Renee's Regina George. She sounds incredible.
She's so incredible.
It ends with her in the convertible going over her shoulder. Get in, loser. When you die, if Renee Rapp told you to get in, loser. No, but
this
here's
sounds
the
bad,
thing.
but I would be so turned on.
In the trailer, you see Dina Fey doing the drop like she did in the movie. She's playing the same part that she did in the movie.
Okay.
To like 20 years later.
She's a teacher.
I know.
Teachers age.
No, I know that. I understand that. But she's playing the same exact part. She didn't want to
She's
give
a
it to someone
teacher.
else?
She's a teacher.
She didn't want to give it to someone else a try?
She wrote it.
Of course. I understand that. I understand. She didn't write the music.
She helped.
Dina Fey wrote the music?
She helped with the book.
The book. No, the book is just the talking.
I'm going to Google this. What is book when musical theater? The book of a musical refers to the story, character development, dramatic structure, including spoken dialogue. But it can also refer to the dialogue and lyrics together, which are sometimes referred to as libretto.
You're not-
Which is Italian for little book! Libretto! Ah, full circle, full circle.
You're not going to convince me that Dina Fey wrote the music.
I didn't say she did.
No, I think you did.
Her
Let's
husband
move on.
did.
Let's move on.
Her husband did.
Who?
Tina Fey's husband did.
Walter Matthau?
No, because he wrote all the music for Kimmy Schmidt and for 30 Rock. He's the composer for all that.
Unbreakable.
Yeah. Oh, can I tell you something funny? When I was at the dispensary in Chicago,
Yeah.
the guy checked me out. He goes, oh, before I process it, are you a student, a teacher, a veteran? And I was like, I used to be a teacher, but I gave up on the kids, so I don't really deserve the discount. Haha. And he goes, no, they didn't deserve you. I was like, you're right, man. Thank you. Anyway, we didn't hook up. He didn't want to. I liked that there was English on her.
Mean Girls reference is cute.
At this point, everyone in the cast is going, fuck, no more girls.
Yeah. We've had a dozen, and in comes the baker. It's Silvana Della Manana.
Yes.
Now listen.
Yes.
Trend alert.
Okay.
A lot of people love to come in and rhyme.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what they like to do in Italy, is what I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Can I see you over here?
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to do that if you're not Italian. I feel like
This?
it's appropriate. Stop.
Are you being serious?
I don't think you're allowed to.
Can I talk to you over here? I don't. It seems fine to me.
I feel like it maybe hurt some Italians' feelings.
They don't have much. They have pasta.
Yeah, but their city is sinking. The mob's not
That's
doing
sad.
well.
No, they really need to make a comeback. I went to the Academy. Can I see you back here? I went to the Academy Museum when Michael was here.
Oh, did
They
you?
replaced the Wizard of Oz
Wait a minute.
exhibit with the Godfather exhibit. I've never seen any of those.
No, me
You know
neither.
what they did have? The
What?
horse's head in a little box.
Was
I
it
got
a
to
real
see
horse? Back then, I feel like they would have got a real horse.
It looked real. I went,
Can I see you back here?
yeah.
Where was my invitation to this Academy Museum?
It costs money.
Oh, this woman is a dame.
Okay.
This is a dame.
So this look is insane, and I hated it. But
it's referent. It's cute. It's camp.
And she starts announcing herself.
She's doing a Vita.
That's Argentina. The fuck? Yeah, the outfit's kind of crazy, but I love that she's like, I'm the
bringing
mom.
the drama.
I'm coming in to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
And I believed her.
Silvana mañana today. We're getting right into it because this is going to be a talent show.
I love when they do this.
Yeah.
You immediately get to meet them. You know what they are. Fucking love it.
Yeah, we get a special preview. So let's get started with our hostess.
We have Priscilla. Now, you know we love Priscilla.
Oh my God. Do you remember what she said in season 2?
Oh, don't make me repeat it.
Okay.
I'll laugh too hard.
No, I know.
I'll laugh too
It's
hard.
crazy.
She did a RuPaul finale moment at this opening, and that
she did a little.
She had boys dance around her. Can I say though?
Yeah.
She out RuPaul. I feel like RuPaul always kind of comes down to the middle and just kind of shimmies.
She didn't do a full song. She made it quick.
Yeah.
It's really important to know your audience.
I love this outfit.
The room.
I love the exaggerated sleeve.
It's beautiful.
So fucking cool.
And she's got a fun face.
Interesting. I think she's got an interesting face. I agree.
I like it.
Yeah, it's fun to look at. All right. We have
Sipario.
She does a lip sync, and she's dressed like Liza Minnelli.
She's kind of doing, like MC vibes. She's kind of doing magic, but she's really just throwing things at the girls.
Which, if you like turn for a second and you look back and the flowers are gone, she did make them disappear, technically.
Yeah.
What was really funny to me is she's lip syncing the whole time until we get to the final line, which is the reveal that she has this thing under her hat. So it's a big close-up. Guess who stops lip syncing? She just stopped. She's lip syncing the whole thing like she's singing the song.
Well, she threw it.
And then she gets to the last one and she's like... It's so close to her face and her lips aren't moving. That was magic.
That was magic. Speaking of magic, we have Layla Yarn. She did a burlesque number where she answered a phone call from her mother.
From her mother. Keep that in mind. That's how it starts.
And then she does a burlesque piece.
In all crochet.
All crochet.
That's her thing. She reveals
titties and then giant cock balls.
Giant cack.
I know, we did see season 1 and season 2, but if you hadn't seen season 1 and season 2 of Italia, you probably would say, what the fuck do they let happen here?
Yeah, but if you watch season 1 and 2 like we did...
No, that's just me. I was acting. Yeah. I was acting. Mm-hmm. I was pretending like I knew. This was unhinged in the best way.
It's so good. It was so fun. You know what it gave me? Can I be real here?
Willow Pill?
Yes.
Yeah.
It gave me Willow Pill electrocuting herself in the bathtub. Like, it was quirky and weird, but so cool. I was invested.
a double crochet nipple reveal. This girl loves crochet, and she's sharing that, and it's a gift.
Have you ever crocheted?
No.
Mama crocheted a lot, and so she tried to teach me once, and I tried a little bit, but she said it was too straight acting.
I'll probably figure it out one day.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Now, to take a complete left turn, but a good one, we go to Melissa
Bianchini.
Oh, my God. This is what I want to see if you're lip syncing.
This is what I want to see.
Talent show. She has the bunny mask. She reveals. She kicks.
She looks
throws
beautiful.
herself, and then she starts throwing her head around.
Yeah.
There's no way she doesn't have a traumatic brain injury after this. There's just no way.
But she's been doing this. Even though she looks young, she's doing this for a really long time. I was thinking that during this, like, she's kind of showing all her cards. If she was ever to lip sync, we're gonna already know. And then by the end, I was like, I don't care. This was amazing. I loved seeing it.
Oh, yeah. Something to, like, you can pull out if you have to save yourself kind of thing.
Or maybe she still has tricks up those sleeves, those gorgeously giant fringe sleeves. And I want to say,
space for that.
That was a lot of fringe on those sleeves, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were so long.
Yeah.
And she did those cartwheels, and they made it look so scary, because what if your hand got on one of the ribbons and slid? You know
she
what
would have died.
Lashiva. Oh, she sang.
Yes.
She's good.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Again, she's terrifying, so if you're watching this, I loved it.
Vasiria. Oh,
She
also sang. Now listen.
Yes, go. Do it.
It's a pretty normal dress. It's a pretty pedestrian look.
Oh,
The song was fine, but I thought it was cute.
I liked the little dress. What I thought was funny is that the song, like the chorus of the song is like, shake your booty. It's like a dancey kind of number. And she's just like, I can't do that because I have to sing.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty smart.
I thought it was cute. Selena Galore.
She did
Okay. She
funny
did
poetry.
She did like a
speech.
spoken word poetry.
They ate it up. And
I enjoyed myself.
I enjoyed the audacity of it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
I thought she was good.
She told me who she was.
Yeah.
Weird. Amy Crania. This is already making the rounds on TikTok.
Is it?
Yeah.
As what? Oh no.
Put it in with the file of Not a Soul Can Clock. Just doing the least, but
Yeah.
having the most set pieces. I mean, she did, that twirl was really, the twist was really cute with her friend. She had a reveal and then she had a chair.
Yeah.
And I loved watching it.
Well, and also, her maid costume is fully sequined and it's really beautiful. And then she revealed into this kind of dance outfit, and then she never danced.
Hilarious.
Loved it.
Hilarious.
So funny.
Groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking. Absolutely.
It's groundbreaking.
Yeah, she broke that ground when she sat down and laid herself on the chair.
It reminds
not
me
dancing.
of, she reminds me a little bit of season 1, Italia.
Don't. Alexis, I'm warning you.
I know.
If
You know
get me started,
exactly
I
who
won't be able to stop talking about it.
Okay, we gotta
Oh
go.
my God.
We gotta go. Morgana Cosmica taking us to space. Oh, she
Another
sang.
singer.
Yeah, she sounded lovely.
She sounded fine. I loved her outfit.
Yeah, her look was beautiful and her hair was beautiful. Okay.
Then we have La Prada.
La Prada.
Now, La Prada had a lot to say. They kept cutting to her talking head, and she had a lot to say about everybody else.
Yeah, she did.
And then as they were getting ready too, she was asking people a lot of like kind of beginner drag questions. And then once I saw this wig, I realized like, oh yeah, she is kind of a new queen.
There's got to be a reference here because I don't know why those shoes are that way. I don't know what those shoes are.
But her dancing was fine.
Yeah, her dancing, she did like a ballet thing.
It was fine.
But I want to know, I need to research why those shoes are that way. Is there like a local folklore, Lorca kind of dance?
I don't know that any like reference that they tell us could have made this more enjoyable. It was.
Why are the shoes that way?
Then we have Lightning Aurora.
She does a Dear Diary.
Mm-hmm.
She does a spoken word Dear Diary.
Mm-hmm.
And
And she ends by
doing it. She does a reveal.
she's like, I'm a warrior or something. Like
And
there's
then
like a
she does a warrior.
I'm strong. So she stands up, she takes off her letter writing outfit
Robe.
to be like kind of a more of a like knight kind of warrior kind of look.
Yeah, it's got armor and then she just does this.
And nothing happens. She doesn't keep talking. There's no music. Like I was like, oh, is she about to dance? Like what's happening? No, she just took her clothes off and she went, I'm wearing this now, and it was over.
And I thought,
was so confused.
I was so confused. And then after I thought, iconic.
Yeah, there's a lot of accidental iconography.
Iconography.
Mm-hmm.
Sissy Lee. Can we talk about how that's a funny drag name?
No, it's very funny.
Sissy Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, but she is from Sicily, so that's why. She sang.
She sang.
Shout out
Okay, of all of the singers, I think I enjoyed her voice the most.
But her outfit the least.
Her outfit and her hair
The least,
was
yeah.
a bummer. Yeah.
She looked like Grandma Lee.
But her voice, so that's good.
That's just a fun wordplay. I think she did fine and
Yeah.
great. I think she did great. Let's talk about Adriana Picasso. She did painting. She's Picasso, so we get that. But Manila Luzon had that iconic, it was the same thing. It was painting up and down, upside down, and then turning it over and bop, she's done. It was fabulous. So I was a little disappointed. I would have liked to see something different. And I think there's probably ways you could, also she had her back to us the entire time.
We never saw her face. And then when she turns it around to be like, hey, look.
It wasn't
you
iconic
could not...
enough to, I wouldn't have known that.
No. Like you couldn't tell what it was. She shows us the upside down version. We're like, oh, it's upside down. I don't know what that's supposed to be. And then she turns it around and I was like, maybe she has to turn it a third time. It was supposed to be a woman jerking off.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. I would love to see someone
Maybe
paint it
this is
upside down.
now. Maybe this is one of the
But
drawings that Picasso left on a napkin at a restaurant.
He did love when women did that in restaurants. So it was a bummer. And
It was a bummer.
But
and
can I tell you what was really charming about it to me?
Will you?
Was after she turns it around and everyone's still like, oh, I don't know what that is. You know, it's clear no one knows what's going on. They cut to her and she's holding the painting and she goes, she gives this like little laugh like, I did it. I was like, girl, you didn't.
You did it.
But funny.
You
It was
did
funny.
it. Silvana de la Mañana, she also did a spoken word. She brought down the house. And she took her wig off.
Now, she also
Now,
never turned the doll around. I wanted to see that doll's face. They kept closing up on the back of that doll. And I was like, show me that goddamn doll.
yeah. I now,
I think
of course.
Right. I think this would have been more impactful had we been in the room where it happened. This...
Thank you, Lynn.
Sorry. I think he needs to take a break.
I think he needs to do
I
it.
be honest?
No.
I think he needs to take a break.
I think this is where he's just getting started.
Enough. Anyway, it's just, I think it would have been a lot more impactful in the room because as a person watching, I appreciated it for what it was.
Yeah.
But did it move me? No. And then the ripping of the wig off, you know, that is never great if you don't have...
Also,
And
sweetheart.
This is me. It was giving this is me vibes.
Darling, if you're going to take a wig off, don't have the wig band under. Just don't wear the wig band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also,
Yeah.
don't take your wig off. But they loved it. And that's part of...
Loved
They
it.
ate it up
with
a fork. They took the fork and twirled it around to make a big ball, and they ate it up.
And I support the support of the more seasoned queens. I think that's great. I do worry. I am getting a little... Oh, this is so mean. But I'm getting a little Lady Morgana vibes in that her polish isn't quite there. But she's got so much experience. So I think she'll do well on the show.
Yeah.
But I don't know that her runways will ever be what we hope for.
Well, speaking of the runways.
Oh, yeah. Drag Excellence.
It's Drag Excellence, and we get more of these girls. I love it.
So first up, we have Sipario.
Flowers for spring.
Love this.
Love it.
Her entrance look, no wig. This, no wig. I thought it was great.
Flowers, beautiful.
Really fun.
Okay, Melissa Bianchini.
So fucking cool.
She was toxic. She was hexis. She was...
Not what I expected from her.
No, but
for her drag excellence. I loved it. It was not what I expected, which I think made me love it more. Now, Vizeria comes out in like a pleather long dress.
This is like your red dress.
Yeah. It's really cool.
She looks beautiful. I like her hair.
It's a little simple.
Yeah.
And when she turned around, you could see the lining of it. It just, I don't know.
Yeah, not
my favorite.
I think she was safe. Okay, Lena Galore. I like this.
I really liked it a lot because we hadn't seen something so feminine from her before. So I really liked how soft she got. I do wish she had had better hair. Bigger hair.
Bigger.
Because there is so much volume going on that like the top of her head looks sunken
It's just
in. And you don't want your brain to sunk
too
in.
small.
Yeah,
I would have
yeah.
liked it bigger.
But I
like that.
Yeah, and I love the color. Amy Crania.
I liked it.
I loved it. She was a walking green screen. I didn't love that she had to kind of keep it in motion so it didn't go in front of her face. That was a little
Captain
annoying,
Hook ate
but
too many
it was
peas.
great. Morgana Cosmica.
It's pretty.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I love it.
She looks like a Barbie. I want to get a look at that crown. Or it's just hair.
It's just hair.
That's cool.
And I love when the fitted body comes lower onto the hip. I think it's really cool. La Prada. Now, she pulled a Kimora Hall and she wore a Bob Mackie gown, which is super cool. And congrats on being skinny enough.
That's pretty.
It's the same thing, like, again, it's just giving very, like, new queen.
Yeah.
And we, especially close up on her makeup, it was tough. The shape of her lips. Tough. Lightning Aurora. I loved this.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was so pretty.
This was Zigwig.
This is Zigwield.
It's so pretty. I knew exactly who she was.
She's a cute as a button.
And I love, too, that she wasn't just in, like, a corset. She also added, like, a flowy element. If you're gonna bring the drama, and she did. Then we have Sissy Lee.
I liked this. I thought it was fun. You didn't like it?
It wasn't like for me. I don't know that like I would have done the like color combination and then like what's that? Like the sides of the skirt are like
poofy.
Like, for me though, like, it's just not for me. But that's okay, and that's okay.
No, of course. I thought it was kind of fun and colorful. She's a drag queen. I like her makeup.
No, you don't.
Oh, from up close.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Layla Yarn.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm not seeing a world where I get sick of the crochet.
I know.
Because it's so good and it's so interesting and she's so beautiful.
And
her
it's
makeup
so
is
new.
good.
Like every crocheted look she brought looked so completely different from the other ones.
Yeah.
That I'm sure I will get, but I'm not sick of it yet.
I'm sure we're going to want to see some variety, but
like
so
knitting.
far, especially like as a getting to know you, I just love it. I just love it.
Same.
Silvana de la Magliana. Wait.
It's Magnana.
Magnana.
That's why I wrote it as Mañana. 'Cause that's what it
Mañana.
sounds like.
Silvana de la Mañana.
I liked how she smiled the whole time.
Yeah.
And I like how when the judges were commenting on her look, they said, you laughed before they could laugh at you. And I was like, just say you don't like her dress.
I like her name.
Yeah, the whole thing is not for me.
No, it's a little bit,
I agree. No, couldn't said it better myself. Then we have Lashiva. I loved this.
yeah, I think it's cool.
This is so fucking cool and like polished as fuck. And again,
Punk rock
I'm
queen of
scared
hearts.
of her.
Try to touch my tits? You can't. There's spikes on there, babe.
I wouldn't even be in the same room with her. I'm too scared. She'd look at me and she'd go, I don't like this. And I'd say, you're right. Adriana Picasso.
This is very beautiful and it's very grand. Let
I
me
like
see her
the-
face. Let me see her face.
Oh, her makeup's great.
Yeah.
And I like the headpiece and I like the idea of it. It's just the crushed velvet going all the way down to reveal into a bodysuit that had nothing else kind of going on down there, which is kind of a bummer. It kind of fell apart from the shoulders down. Anyway. Okay.
We do have a winner.
Melissa!
Bianchini. Well
I'm
deserved.
so happy for her.
Well deserved.
Yeah,
Excellent.
she was great.
Excellent.
It was an excellent showing. I mean, for me, part of me, it would have gone to Layla. I'm sorry. She just really did it for me this episode.
Layla Yarn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved her this episode.
Yeah.
She was my winner personally, but I'm not mad at all that Melissa won. The bottom is La Prada
Yeah.
and Adriana. Now, when they're
Picasso v.
backstage,
Prada.
after they get their notes and they go backstage to untuck, although they do stay tucked, you know, because they're about to go back out, La Prada's like, yeah, this show's just not for me.
Ooh.
I get that it was coming from an insecure place, and that sucks, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. But also, gross.
That's not what we want to see.
That was shitty.
That's not what we want
And
to
then
see.
Adriana is like, I got worse notes than you. You gotta stay, you gotta fight. You've come this far. You know, and they're all just trying to like hype her up. It's coming from an insecure place of new drag queen, and she's being put in a situation that she's just not prepared for. At least she doesn't feel prepared for. But understandable, at the same time, understandable. So they do the lip sync. I was bummed.
Yeah.
I was bummed that Adriana just didn't, she never really came to life.
She didn't, did she? And
No.
What was
weird.
it might have been okay, but then she kicked her shoes off and then did nothing. So that's the thing is,
That's a death rattle.
if you're gonna kick your shoes off, it better be in preparation to do
Put
something
on different
crazy.
shoes. Also, I
She
had this
just
thought.
kicked her shoes off and then did nothing.
La Prada is moving around the stage. She's doing a lot. And
And she was in a gown.
And the judges are going up for it. They were excited. And I have to wonder, if you're on stage with another person and they're doing a lot and the judges are clearly responding to that, would you not then have this like a response of like, oh, maybe I should do more?
Yeah.
Or maybe Adriana thought she was doing more. Maybe she didn't realize she wasn't doing a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was just kind of Picasso-so for me.
Yes. We have to say goodbye to
We do
Adriana
say goodbye,
Picasso.
which is so sad.
But Prada, I don't know. I hope that this safe place she's coming from, I hope it gives her a little more confidence.
Yeah.
Because the kind of projecting the insecurities is really annoying.
Well, and yeah.
And
And
it's my thing.
yeah.
You ugly bitch. I feel better.
Who did you say that to?
That is the end of Drag Race Italia.
That's the end of Drag Race Italia. You're stopping at episode 1.
No, we will be back next week with more Italia. If you
maybe.
enjoyed that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Of course, the notification bell.
Join us on Patreon, won't you? Patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOw.
We're also both on Cameo. If you want a message from us to left one, I hate one, or both, hit us up there.
But Darby,
What?
can't they get a Cameo by going to IMHOtheSHOW.com?
You mean their own mini episode with the background and everything? Yeah, they can. Also, all of our merch is at
dragqueenmerch.com.
We'll see you next week. Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella! I know that he's bad. One of them is bad. But I did really love Call Me Names. Call Me Your Name.
I want you to really consider that. Maybe not on camera, because I think this is a lot you're going to have to wrestle with. That was a predatory relationship.
Oh, of course it was.
But you still like it?
Okay. Let me tell you why I like it. The music in that movie, Sufjan Stevens, you heard he's gay.
Okay, liking the music is very different from liking the
Okay,
movie.
yeah, and let me finish for real this time.
Okay.
The music, I love how aesthetically pleasing. I like seeing it, the movie. Yes, it's predatory. That part I don't like. But I like that they filmed it in order. I like that
so you can really watch him get groomed.
Yeah. What was with the casting choice?
We had no way of knowing that he'd be a cannibal as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's a really tough, that was a tough moment in our history.
Yeah. I went and saw Haunting in Venice. Speaking of Dina Fey.
Did you?
Speaking of Dina Fey, yeah.
How is she?
Yeah, she's fine. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It's tough because no matter what, when I see her, I think I'm going to laugh.
Mm.
I think I'm watching an SNL skit. Also, I'm not the biggest Kenneth Branagh fan.
Who's that?
He's Haunting in Venice. He plays the haunter, the haunting.
Oh.
He plays the guy. He plays Poirot.
Oh, I love Poirot.
Well,
You ever watched
you
the
didn't see
series?
Death of the Nile?
No. Did you still watch the series
No.
from the 70s?
No.
Oh, it's good.
I say out of the three, Murder on the Orient Express, which I did not see, Death of the Nile, which I did see, which was very long, and then this one, Haunting in Venice. I liked Haunting in Venice the most. But he's just taking the books, I guess. Are they books? The Poirot?
Mm-hmm.
They're books, and then they're making them movies. And
They already made all those
fine.
movies.
Right, so they're doing it again.
New ones,
And
yeah.
they got Dina Fey in it. And I think she's fine.
I did hotel, and because you know my podiatrist says I have to wear shoes in the shower if it's not my shower.
Yeah.
And
Probably
I
a good
did.
idea anyway.
I wore Crocs. And yes, did I feel like I was at a summer camp? Of course. But
Oh, yeah, because you don't own flip-flops.
I didn't have a sunburn, so I realized I wasn't. That was one thing, okay? Kids with our skin tone, summer camp, going to the pool, whatever, you knew that you would pay for it for days. You knew you were going to get a sunburn. There's just no way to keep kids like us safe. Now I understand why Gypsy Rose Blanchard was
You know she's
fake
got,
sick.
now you know she's getting paroled.
Okay, listen, it's a complicated thing, but I think she should be out of prison. I think if you're a kid. And
There's a
you're
lot
that
of people that are
fucked
in
up.
prison that should be out. Let's say that.
Yeah, and
The ones
and
that
I'm
are
not
in there
saying
for
that people who
marijuana.
kill their moms should be let out, but I do feel like she should be let out.
And
I don't know.
some parents
It's just like,
shouldn't
you're
be
a
alive.
Kid. You're a kid.
Yeah.
You're a kid, and you are put in this off. I don't know.
I think she
I don't know how
she was
she went.
force-fed those drugs. They probably scrambled her brain.
Well, and her boyfriend too. I think. I mean, he should be in prison. That was tough.
Well, he should be in
kind of-
prison.
yeah,
He should be in prison.
He helped a lot. But I don't know. I feel like this sounds awful, but I'm happy she has a chance now. I just feel like she was a kid. She was an abused kid. I don't know. I don't know.
I think she murders someone else real soon.
Yeah, but someone who deserved it. Could be fun. Dexter?
Yeah. Oh, Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, he murdered Dee Dee.